everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this channel and please turn on the notification button that you have there so that you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much. This time around I'll be talking about the other types of examination malpractice that we have. In the last video I uploaded, I talked about some types of examination malpractice. In that video I mentioned types of examination malpractice, like bringing in foreign material into the examination hall. You know, when students maybe jot down some points, or just bringing any foreign material, a textbook, a notebook, or sheet of paper into the examination hall. Irregular activities like maybe writing the answers on the board for the students to copy in their answer booklet. Impersonation, collusion with the supervisor or the invigilation of the particular examination, mass cheating, and assault or insult on supervisors or invigilators. These were the ones I mentioned in the last video I uploaded. This time around I'll be talking about other types of examination malpractice. As you know, we have many of them, so I'll be talking about some in this video. The first one I'll talk about is the falsification of results or examination results, either by the examinees themselves or the examiners. You know, this happens a lot. A student would write an examination, and that student knows that he or she did not write that examination well, or did not answer the questions well. However, when the result comes out, when the result is being released, the student would have straight A's. Yes, straight A's. For writing nothing, or for writing nothing sensible, or nothing meaningful, or nothing related to the question being asked. In this case, that means the student's result has been falsified. That is, the student has been given the result that he or she does not deserve. So this happens to you see examiners, you see those who are in charge of results, switching or swapping results, giving the result of one student or one examinee to another student or examinee. This is another form of examination malpractice, and this one is a high grade examination malpractice. Another type of examination malpractice I'll be talking about is the storage of questions and answers inside mobile phones. You know, at times in an examination, students or candidates could go into the examination hall with their phones, and in these phones they would have stored the examination questions or examination answers, the answers to the questions being asked in their phones. This is another type of examination malpractice that is common, that is found everywhere and at every level. Another one is creation of examination centers outside the coverage of the internet. You know, when there are examination centers are being established outside the coverage of the internet. In that case, that kind of examination center is a place where examination malpractice would be so much done. In that kind of examination center, students would engage in examination malpractice, since that kind of examination center is outside the coverage of the internet. So there wouldn't be proper monitoring of the activities that are going on in the examination hall. So this is another type of examination malpractice, and this one too is common. That is, you see some centers. What do they call them in the present Nigeria? You hear people say miracle center, miracle center, miracle center. Oh, you had better register for your WASI, for your NECO SSC, for your UTME in that miracle center. And what do they do in that miracle center? What they do there is examination malpractice. That is what they do there, examination malpractice. So when these kinds of centers, examination centers, are somewhere and there are students who keep going there to write examinations, definitely the students or the candidates or the examinees would be involved in examination malpractice. Another one I would talk about is accessing examination questions through the internet or on the eve of the examination itself. Many students nowadays, do their best, try to access the examination questions on the internet, or just anyhow they could get the questions. They try as much as possible to get the examination questions, and they try to answer these examination questions. They work on the examination questions. They try to solve them so that they would be able to answer the questions correctly on the day of the examination. And this happens on the eve of that particular examination. Most times in the midnight, or at times the night before the examination itself. So this is another type of examination malpractice that is common, that is general. Another one is conniving with the examination body, unfaithful staff to access live questions. Many a time you see students connive with one of the workers of the examination body. For example, a student could connive, could liaise with one of the workers of WAEC, someone who works with WAEC, and find a means of getting live questions directly from the person, and the student would be able to sit for the examination and pass excellently. This is another form of examination, and people do this too. People do this a lot. They would connive with a worker, a staff of that particular examination body, and they would get live questions of the examination that they want to sit for. Another one is giving and receiving assistance. When you give or you receive assistance from parents and allied bodies. Some people do this. It could be the examiner, him or herself. Those who the examiners could give or receive, they could give or receive money, or it could be bribe, bribe or money, whatever it is, from or gifts, presents from the parents of the examinees, of the candidates, of those who would sit for the examination. And since they have received help, or they have gotten help from the parents of such examinee, they wouldn't have options. They wouldn't have any choice. They wouldn't have any other choice than to assist that student in passing the examination, and that is why they would have to resort to examination malpractice. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment down there, and don't forget to share. Thank you so much for watching.